Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a what is on my iPhone video. In November I got the iPhone 8 Plus in gold and I absolutely love it. I was pretty skeptical in the beginning about getting a bigger phone because it just like always looked so big and looked impossible to hold in your hand. But now that I've had it for a couple of months, I really enjoy it and I wish that I'd always gotten the Plus phones. So anyways, I'm just gonna go through all the apps that I have on my phone and talk about them a little bit, and if you guys would like for me to go further into detail about how I edit my Instagram pictures and all of that stuff, then give this video a thumbs up and comment down below and I can definitely do that in another video. So without further ado, let's just get on into it. So to start, I have my home screen and it is a Kate Spade monogram. I made it, but I've kept this for like 5 years because the monogramming app that I bought does not work anymore, and so I didn't want to lose this monogram, so I just like kept it forever. And then if you unlock the phone, I have the app store here at the top, calendar, camera, Christianity. So I have the Holy Bible app, and basically it gives you a verse of the day every day. Let me see. Every day. So this one's verse is Romans 1:16, and then you can create your own picture and you can just read the Bible word for word, and you can do some plans and save some plans for later, and it's just like a really nice app, and you can connect with your friends as well if you want to on there. So I'm connected with a few of my friends. Then I have BT Mobile, which is basically like a different kind of Bible study app that I'm gonna start once I finish my other Bible studies. And I have Get Hope, which is where I can listen to my church's worship services if I miss them. And then Read Scripture is the app that I'm currently using. So right now I'm on the book of Samuel, and if you press start, it'll first tell you to take a deep breath before you pray, and then if you're starting a new book or if you're starting something that may be kind of complicated to understand, then it'll walk you through a video, and then it'll have the passage, but I usually read the passage in my own Bible. And then at the end, this is a long one, at the end they have a psalm, and I think it should only take a year for you to finish this is what they say, but it doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to be super legalistic with it. And also the Psalms, you're going to read through the book of Psalms I think about twice. So I really like this because it does a very good job of explaining the Bible, and it's just nice to have a video and the words and a psalm to match what you just read. So it's really good, I think, for Christians who are newer to reading the Bible and just new to the faith in general. And then I have a clock, and I have an obscene amount of alarms because I just like to fall asleep at random times. It's quite ridiculous. College, so I have my school's guides. It's from freshman year, but sometimes I need to tell people how to get somewhere, so it basically has like a map. And then Live Safe, someone that you know can track you while you're walking at night if you feel unsafe. And then On Camera is kind of the same thing. If something happens, you can record that person and get their face, and it like sends it to the police, I believe. Then I have Contacts, Editing and Photography. So 1SE is 1 second every day, and on New Year's Day I'm going to start taking a 1 second video of every single day, and it'll make like a little collage for you of all 365 days, and I thought that was really cool. My friend Sarah introduced me to it, so shout out Sarah, hi. Then Airbrush is how I edit some of my photos if you want to get rid of like acne spots or like whiten your teeth or whatever. If you want me to go through a tutorial, like I said, give this video a thumbs up and I'd be happy to do that. Camera Connect is for my camera when I take pictures. My camera has its own Wi-Fi, and I can just transfer my pictures straight from my camera to my phone without having to plug my SD card into my computer or anything like that, so that's pretty convenient. Flickr is how I can upload my pictures, obviously, that I take. Glitch, I don't like this app. I paid for it, but I really don't like it, and I'm not like quite sure how to use it. Like, I feel like I'm using it wrong, but if you know how to use this app, comment down below how to use it and I will be your best friend, because like the filters and stuff look really cool, but it's just like super confusing to me. I don't know. And then this is a really cool app because you can see your Instagram feed and say you want to like see how a photo is going to look before you post it. You can enter one, or you can click it and drag it and see how it's going to look with the rest of your feed. And you can also like move things down, and if you don't like the way that something looks, or you are thinking about deleting something, you can delete it and see how your theme is going to look without that. And you can also time your posts, which I've never timed my posts before, but actually I don't want to delete that. I've never timed my posts before, but it's something that's convenient if you're like an Instagrammer that wants to be on a schedule. And it'll also tell you like how many likes you have, how many comments you have, your top comments and likes, your top posts, and your best times to post, and your top hashtags. I don't use all of this stuff, but if you're someone who's like a social media influencer, that would be a good app for you. I mainly just use it to see what my Instagram will look like before I make a post. Then there's VSCO or Visco, and that's another way to edit my photos, and it's taking off a lot. I had this app like before it was popular, but a lot of people are starting to use it a lot more, and it's really interesting. It's like Instagram without the clout, as people say, because I agree, like Instagram is just for like, I don't know, it's just so, like you're so obsessed with your life, like we all are. I'm not crapping on anyone by saying that, but Visco is just basically showing how photographers take their pictures and how they can edit them and make them look really pretty, and it doesn't show follower count, doesn't show like count, doesn't show any of that, which is something that I really like about that app. Then I have FaceTime and finance. I bank with Bank of America, and I have Google Wallet, which is how people can like send you money if they also have a Google account, like Venmo, I guess. I don't know how Venmo works. Then I have fitness. I have a Fitbit and Runkeeper for when I run in the summer, and like you can connect with your friends, and it's like a GPS type of thing, and you can link your Spotify to it, and it plays songs that match the beat of how you run, which I really like because sometimes songs go too fast for me when I run, and that gets my tempo off, but this matches your tempo, which is really cool. Then I have games, which is, I don't really use this anymore, but it's for like when I babysit kids and they want something to do. So I have Candy Crush, Flow Free, Fruit Ninja, Lumosity, Puzzle Juice, Rebus, SEQ, Trees of Doom, and Word Trek. But like I said, I don't use those anymore. Then I have iOS 11, and I don't use any of these apps except for podcasts, because that's how I listen to my school's, church's sermons if I miss those. Then I have iTunes Store, Loyalty, so I have Noodles and Company, which is a cool app because you can scan the receipt and you can get points. Then I have Panera, Smoothie King, Starbucks, which I never use Starbucks anymore, and then Cartwheel, which Cartwheel and Target merged because they were under the same company, so they just like added a barcode section for the Target app, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I live for Cartwheel, and you can save so much money with that, and so I highly urge you to go around with the barcode scanner and just like rack up points, because, and also even if you don't save money on something, you still get points for every dollar that you spend if you scan your barcode. So this is a pretty good app. I think it's worthwhile. A lot of people don't like Target, like Cartwheel, and they say that you can't find a lot of deals, but it does eventually add up and save you money and give you coupons. Then I have Google Maps, which I never use, Messages, Necessities. So I have Google because I always have questions and I don't like to bother people all the time, so I search it. I have Lily Pulitzer because I'm basic and preppy. P-Tracker Lite, if you're a girl, you know what that's for. If you don't, and you're a girl, check it out. It's worth it. Pulse is how I can set the alarm in my house if I forgot to when I'm in my car, and it also shows you what the outside of your house looks like, and you can like update the picture and everything. Quizlet to study on the go. Roar is to match my Athena, which is my spiritual mom gave me this like safety device that you can press, and this app shows people where you are if they're connected with this. Then Shazam for music. Then I have Spotify, and if you would like to follow me on Spotify, it's just Sienna Catherine, and I have a ton of playlists and stuff. I don't do like a monthly playlist or anything like that. I just have like playlists like happiness and K-pop and like Jams for Jesus and all that stuff. So if you want to just like check out my Spotify, feel free to do that. T0 is a countdown app, so it's only 5 days left till Christmas as of right now, but Christmas would have already passed when you guys are watching this. And then Waze, which is how I get around, not like an Uber, it's like a map type thing. Then I have news because I'm a communications major and I'm a complete news junkie, so I just get all of my news briefings aside from on Twitter, on here. So I just like always am checking the news because I think it's super important to be informed. And then I have the New York Times because at my school students get a free subscription to the New York Times. So obviously I'm going to do that because, like I said, I'm a news junkie, and I also like to do the daily crossword puzzles because I'm a nerd. Then I have notes, photos, reminders, and social. So this is Blog Lovin'. It's an interesting kind of site. It puts all of the blogs when it loads together that you like to follow in one place. And I have a blog and it will be linked down in the description below, and I follow it on here. So if you want to like check out Blog Lovin', feel free. Then there's Boomerang, Etsy, Facebook, which is my own private personal thing, so we're not going to get into that. Followers shows you people who unfollow you, people who aren't following you back because I'm petty. Group Me, I need that for college for the organizations that I'm in the hall that I live on. Then Instagram, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, it is Sienna Catherine S, and this is just what my account looks like. It looks just like And I have a calligraphy Instagram, Sienna Catherine Calligraphy, where I just do random calligraphy crafts. Sienna Catherine Photography, where I have taken some pictures. There's my friend Ellie right here, so shout out to Ellie, follow her on Instagram. And then, yeah, those are basically all of my Instagram accounts that I have, so if you want to follow them, go ahead and do that. Then I have Messenger for Facebook, Pinterest, if you'd like to follow me on Pinterest. It is also Sienna Catherine. I have 82 boards, and if you're online, like on a computer, they should be in alphabetical order, but now they're not in alphabetical order like on the app. But yeah, you should check it out because I literally have OCD, so every single thing you could ever imagine is on my Pinterest account, so no worries, you can find it right there. Then I have Snapchat, which is my own private personal Snapchat, and I don't feel like giving that out on YouTube, but if we become friends, then sure. And then I have a Tumblr. Tumblr is literally my life. It's so underrated these days, but it is also Sienna Catherine. Can you tell how original I am? But I just love reblogging, like pretty pictures, and that one's really pretty, I like that. And quotes, I find my quotes on here. I post a daily quote every single day, but yeah, if you want to follow me, Sienna Catherine. And then Twitter, I bet you can guess what the username for that is. It's Sienna Catherine again. So yeah, that's my bio, and then these are all my tweets. So if you want to follow me, go ahead. I tweet a ton, and I also reblog a lot of news. So if you want to stay up to date with the news, then you should follow me. If not, probably not. And then YouTube, obviously. Then I have stocks, which I never use. Settings, Sprint. This is just some random stuff that the guy that set up my phone told me to use, so I have no idea what that is actually. Utilities, calculator, compass, emoticons, find my iPhone, and voice memos, and then the weather. And then at the very bottom right here I have mail, music, which I never use Apple Music, I only use Spotify. And then my phone, and then I have Safari. So that is all that is on my phone. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment down below what kind of phone you have. If you have any like photo editing apps that you want to share with me, preferably ones that are free, comment those down below as well, because I'm always interested in finding new things to edit with. And if you just have any cool apps or games or recommendations or whatever that you would like to share with me, I'd be open to that as well. Also, if you'd like for me to do a what is on my iPad video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I would be happy to do that as well. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.